This video is for 8.3 statistic class, testing a claim about the mean when sigma is not known, where we use t distribution. This example wants us to test a given claim. You have to check your requirements, identifying the null and alternative hypothesis, what's the sampling distribution, test statistic, p-value, making a decision, conclusion about the null hypothesis that address, and the conclusion that is addressed to the null original claim. So this question is actually worth 12 points in your test, and in order for you to do this, we have to go through 7 steps. So these 7 steps is used a lot, not just in 8.3, it's also used in 8.2, testing a claim about a population proportion. And any testing a claim, you will have to go through these 7 steps. So the first step is to check your requirements. Either you met the requirements or not met the requirements. This gives you 2 points in your test. The second one is doing a hypothesis statement, which you have to include your null and your alternative hypothesis. That is also 2 points. Sampling distribution will cost you 1 point. What is a sampling distribution? The sampling distribution in this case is either you give it to me as a t-test or a z-test, or a t-distribution or z-distribution. In this case, we'll be using t-distribution. Further on, you will be doing what we call as a chi-square distribution, an f-distribution. You will use z-distribution on 8.2 when you test a claim about the population proportion. And then you have to give me the R syntax. What does R syntax means? R syntax, that's step 4. R syntax in this case means that what you type it into your R, you have to put it in there. That's worth a point. Test statistic and the p-value, they're all worth a point. The decision is based on p-value and alpha. Either you reject or you fail to reject the null hypothesis. That's worth a point. Conclusion. The conclusion is based on this conclusion. This is the conclusion based on the conditions we have. So in order for you to make this conclusion, it's also worth 2 points. And finally, answering the question. So we have a questions, and this question is asking is there's a car greater than posted speed limit of 65 miles per hour. Usually the answer in this case is either yes or no, and it's all based on your conclusion. So these are the 7 steps of doing what we call as a hypothesis testing, and you're required to do this in all hypothesis testing, and it is worth 12 points in your test.